Okay, guys, I lied to you. I'm going to be passing out that passage back to you if you haven't already gotten it, because we're actually going to use that passage to summarize. I feel like it would be easier to do. Okay, so when we're talking about summarizing, you guys have heard the whole somebody wanted, but so then. So here we're going to do a quick little mini lesson, it shouldn't be more than 5 minutes long, talking about what all that means. Okay, so when we're talking about the S, talking about somebody, talking about that main character. Who are they? Who is that main character? If we're talking about like nonfiction and we're talking about a group of people, say we're talking about the Aztecs or the Mayans, those would be our main characters, okay? Those would be our main characters. If we're talking about fiction, you're likely going to have a main character, like in our novels or like a basic story, you're going to have a main character. And even in a folktale, you can have a main character. What do they want? What does that main character want, or main characters, or group of people? What do they want? Oops, I don't need to put that there. Sorry. What do they want? What are they trying to achieve? Are they trying to achieve success? Are they trying to win a war? Are they trying to teach somebody a lesson? Who is that person they're trying to teach a lesson? The next one is but. Haha, everyone laugh. I said but. Like, what was the problem? Because you always know there's always like a part of the story where you're going to have a problem and your main character or your main characters are going to run into a problem, an issue. Remember that part of our plot diagram as we go up the ladder on that rising action? You're going to need to know what are all the problems that the main characters had to deal with to get to the climax. And that brings us to the so. You know, somebody wanted, but so, how did they solve this problem? How did they solve their problem? This is where we're going to find our climax. Ooh, that's messy, sorry. This is how we're going to find our climax. And they are going to be, they're going to be taking, there's going to be a turning point in the story where they solve their problem. And now we're going to be getting into the falling action. And that brings us to then. What's the resolution? Remember when we talk about resolution, we're talking about like how'd they solve it, and then what came of them solving it. Okay, remember resolution's found on the bottom of that plot diagram at the very right hand corner, below the plot mountain. It's where the main character or characters have solved their problem. Okay, now we're going to be following through, like in Rikki Tikki Tavi, we read a few months ago now. The resolution is that they all lived happily ever after, because Rikki Tikki had saved the family from the cobras, and at the very end you see him in the boy's bedroom sleeping with him, and the parents are like, we're safe, and Rikki Tikki made it a vow that he would keep the family safe and keep the garden safe. So here's our quick little mini lesson. I want you to jump into summarizing your passage that we looked at today. Go ahead. I'll be passing out some notebook paper that you can do that on. You're going to be doing it independently. I expect to see every part of this. If you would like, you can do SWBST and then fill out your summary that way. And then on the back, create put those pieces into sentences to make it make sense. Okay, if you have any questions, raise your hand. I'll come around and help you.